Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer and SpeedGaming fans. Welcome to the Qualifier for the SpeedGaming Live Final Fantasy Randomizer Tournament. I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Saracen, with Danny doing the tracking for us. How you doing, Saracen? Been a bit.
It has been a bit. I've been taking a little step back after the Duck Derby finished up here. But just a reminder to all of our fabulous fans out here, this broadcast tonight brought to you by Bubbles Soda Company, where we use no artificial flavors, so you get that full-bodied mermaid flavor in every drop.
Bubble Soda Company. Always carbonated, never flat. Anyway, now that we've had the sponsorship message, so the
wow!
Yeah. We gotta do it. It's, Saracen and I on comms, there's gonna be bubble soda stuff thrown in.
All right. So, we have some fun parties here. The draft was 2 white mages, a black mage, a fighter, a thief, and a black belt. So no red mage. And, that's cool. We had some good blurses. I'm not surprised to see black belts coming out swinging here, as, it's easy enough to get that and not worry about equipment. Our bonus fun items in the incentive pool tonight are the Vorpal and the Power Gauntlet, so we do have some stuff going on there. But, hey, how you feel about these parties?
It's about what I would expect. I am a little bit surprised by Demon RHK's choice. I do like the Thief. That second character I think could be just, thrown away. But, the Black Mage, though, is, gotta have something to do some damage early game. Though, Black Mages, -4 max MP is their curses tonight. So, it's a little bit of a oof to that.
Yeah, so just run through our fabulous blurses. We've got Black Mages with plus 20 MDef, plus 1 MP per level. However, we've got the -4 max MP, so that they're going to hit that cap real fast. We've got White Mage with plus 20% to hit, resist Earth, Death, and Time, -5 luck. Thief, plus 20 Vitality, plus 20 Agility, -1 MDef per level. Black Belt, 40 hit points, Red Mage armor, no ribbon, and Fighter, 10 luck, 10 strength, -30 hit points. So, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, those Thieves, they've got the additional 80% bonus agility given into them by default with these flags, so that additional 20, that's just like 100 agility out the gate. They're going to be dodging like mad. And I personally would go Thief Black White on this, but that's because that's kind of the party that I like running.
I was thinking the same thing, or taking Thief Black Belt White Black and danning the Black Belt very early, just leaving him to sweep up the floor behind us while we go on our merry way. And if we decide we need him or we found an opportunity to grind him, maybe taking him up then.
Yeah, I could see that being a viable, but these two went for the straight 3-man strat on each person, or 3-character party strat, because Dusk Plume is running the Valkyries of Light sprites. Which, I have to admire their choice for that. It's one of the ones that I will run occasionally, if I'm not running Moogles. But yeah, between the two of them, they have our party. All right, and we are off. So we've got tiered magic shuffle with these, so I wouldn't be expecting to see anything too good for these. Oh, look. Lightning. I mean, okay, lock, yay. But do you want to do damage? No damage for you. Get some weapons.
Silver Sword plus 3 is actually a surprisingly good weapon.
Yeah.
Just not for this party.
Yeah, too bad nobody can swing it.
But the Chucks plus 2 is also not bad for our black belts. That's probably what's going to carry us here.
Yeah, it's what's going to have to at this point. Right. How's the item shop looking in here? Well, we got cheap houses at least. Softs are, 300. Could be better, could be worse. All right.
Question coming in: if we have the enhanced darkness,
Nope. Dark is still set to its normal blah self.
we do have trance is status element, which is one of my favorite flags of the past 12 months.
I love that flag so much.
All right, a little bit of couch cash in the bottom left at Toph.
Demon RHK killing some imps, trying to get a little bit of XP. Hopefully trying to figure out something to do, because, oh my goodness.
House and couch cash. Okay, that's some things.
Yeah.
Those are things that exist.
Yeah, whether they're good things or not, well, it's useful. It's not groundbreaking. All right, we got Duskplume pulling on up to Garland.
We got them both on Garland at the same
Yeah.
time. Demon RHK skipping the chests, which I don't blame. If you're planning to rely on the black belt in the first place, it's probably okay to skip them.
Yeah, I
Getting
mean,
a ruby
it's not bad.
and a crystal. Okay, we've got to turn in on our way over to Provoca, so that's good.
Yeah, convenience. Not only do you get to stop and loot out Matoya's place, but you also get to give her eyeball back. Or crystal ball, or whatever you want to look at it as. It seems like the encounter table isn't particularly nasty, so... I mean, there's the one quick encounter off the hard reset, it seems like, which, great. If people want to do a desert grind, that does leave that option available.
Looks like we've got pretty decent housing prices. It looks like mid 90s-ish at under 500.
Yeah, it was, I think, 470 or 480 or something for houses, which, man, I wish.
Like I said, it's like mid 90s. It's 1995. You're moving into a nice little like Rambler.
All right.
Canoe. I saw gold in the top and the bottom. I missed what the middle chest was.
More gold.
More gold. Okay. All right. So we should be good for our spells when we get to Provoca. We've got a canoe, which shaves off some time on the walk.
It also means that Ice Cave is in logic.
We have decisions.
Ah, yes. All right. Are we going to get anything multi-target here? Survey says... Well,
Fire 2 and Temper.
All right.
It could be a lot worse.
Yeah. The weapon shop is utter trash, so nothing useful there. But hey, at least they've got, a sweeper spell. Yay. All right.
Yay, janitorial.
Oh boy, harm. Well, it's
a
something.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, it might help you take out those pirates.
I actually wouldn't mind theoretically picking up the soft spell, just because it's probably cheaper if you have to cast it twice than buying softs.
Yeah, softs were 300 something each, so yeah, probably. All right,
Vicky
and we get a
with the rod.
Yeah, crowbar from the pirate.
He was trying to use it as an oar. It doesn't work so well.
Yeah. Heals are a little on the expensive side, but cabins are almost as just about as cheap as... Ugh. I can speak English, I swear I can. Yeah. Cabin, cheap. Heal pot, expensive. Buy cabin.
The heals aren't bad. They're kind of average. I'm not super worried about that. Chain +1. Yes, please. For these black belts who have red mage armor, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that'll keep them going until they're mid-teens or so at least.
Yeah, I think that puts them to like 18. If I'm remembering my armor table correctly, which I could be wrong. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, numbers are hard. I'm wondering where Demon's going.
Taking an interestingly long walk.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Going
it's an
to
adventure.
Going to the anti-peninsula of power.
The Peninsula of Disappointment.
Yes,
and
exactly.
the ice play.
Oh, yeah. You got fire? Let's go.
H Money Tuts mentioning Dusk Plume's sprites look like Lena from Final Fantasy V. These are the Valkyrie of Light sprites, which are fantastic, bringing us the full female Warriors of Light experience. Looks like some money and a Hooray Dwarf coming out of Dusk Plume here.
Whilst I'm disappointed in Dusk Plume for leaving the Hooray Dwarf alive, I have to give him credit for at least, talking to the Hooray Dwarf rather than just snubbing him. I've seen too many people snub the Hooray Dwarf as of late, so I have to give Dusk Plume the appropriate props that they deserve.
Alright, so we have our full route divergence here as Dusk Plume is about to dive into Marsh, and Demon is already onto the small floor of ice.
Alright, and looks like Ice Cave is actually proven to be kind, strangely enough. We'll see if that changes. Oh, well, that's one way to change it. Oh.
Well, that was a spike. That was a lock gauntlet. That's very nice. That's an Agama tile.
Oh my.
And we don't really have the tools to use it yet.
Well, they could have gone and picked up, either of the two runners could have gone and picked up, ice from Provoca. Yeah, use the level 2 slot. Alright, Wizards. Oh man. Thief is having some amazing time at getting away. Oh, and a lamp hat.
Haha! It's just got a little candle on the front. There's our ship in ice and our canal in Marsh.
Both of the really annoying dungeons are required.
Well, there could be a floater in Volcano yet.
Could be. I'm hoping there isn't.
I mean, it'd be funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally am like, I'm hoping that we're going to see the floater. Let's say Sky 2 right middle. That'd be real nice.
So, Demon appears to have just one-shot Ice Cave at, level 5. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, the only things that Demon saw that could have been problems, or could have been problematic, would have been, that blue dragon, but he got away from that too sweet. And the Agama, Agama didn't get a chance to do anything.
Demon heading back in the direction of Provoca. I guess get the ship. Okay, yep. I was just thinking, man, it's fine to walk back over, or, float your way down the river towards Crescent Lake. But this makes way more sense than what I was thinking.
Well, and I can also understand skipping Crescent Lake right now, given that the early sages are turned off. So you go to talk to the sages before you kill the Lich, and they're just going to go, you scrub, go do something worthwhile.
It shows that this is the first time I've looked at these flags when that's not a thing I noticed.
Tiered Magic Shuffle rearing its ugly head again. You get Quake and Fire at level 3 black.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and let's see what we got at level 4. Fast and Warp. Congratulations, Black Mage. You're a utility mage. You don't get to do damage.
Swiss Army Black Mage.
Alright, Exit and Cure 2 at level 3 white. Elf playing linebacker, and alright, Life and Invis 2 at level 4 white.
Cure 3 ain't bad either.
Yeah.
I would have chosen a different order to learn those in, but that's me.
Yeah, I prefer not to have Warp or Exit in the first slot, because I'm too clumsy.
Well, I was looking at the white magic, because Duskplume took Life, then Cure 3, then Invis 2, and I would have reversed that. But, As long as they're comfortable, that's really all that matters.
Yeah.
But this is a good race so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any blockbuster times coming out of this one, given this garbage magic. I love it.
Not young me, please. No spoilers. But we're enjoying what we see so far. All right.
Yep. Yeah, especially since the only item magic we've seen so far has been, what, lamp and a lock? Yeah. I mean, the lock can be useful, but, you know, lamp, hey, have meme fun, yay. Alright, there's Demon getting his canal, so he can actually go take care of Lich. I mean, he's got Quake, he's got the Rod, he's got to try.
I think he's about to bonk into a wall.
Yep.
That is one of the trollier walls in this game, in my experience. A lot of people have a fun time with that one, we shall say.
Yeah, walking on up, like, okay, should take me right to the exit. Why is this wall here? Why? Who hurt you? Yeah, it's more about who hurt you and why is this wall?
So, I have a question for you, Hate. As we see Duskbloom taking an encounter on the first floor of ice and having specifically walked in a circle to do so. Is this a play to get a couple of levels under the belt, pop out to use a house? Yeah, we're looking at it. We're considering right now. We're gonna grab a couple encounters here, house up, and be ready when they find that Agama tile.
Or at least, give it a shot.
Well, yes. But, the thought process is there. I appreciate this as, Duskbloom's setting themselves up for success in the future.
Yeah.
It's a great play, honestly.
Yeah, this is a very smart play out of Duskbloom. Yes, it does cost a little bit of time, but that time has a great possibility to be recouped in the fact that, hey, look, I found an Agama. I can actually kill this thing as opposed to having to come back later.
Demon on the way to Sarda.
And gonna check and see what's hiding in the Titan's treasury.
Oh, hey.
Or maybe doing so on the way back.
On the way back. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, because Titan's Tunnel is incentivized in this flag. Or in this seed. Flag set. In this thing that things.
Yep. In the doohickey.
Yes. The thing with the stuff. Heat makes brain dumber. That's my excuse.
What does our friendly hermit have for us today?
Survey says...
TNT!
Explosives! Old man living in a cave, handing out explosives. Nothing auspicious, or nothing inauspicious about that.
It's still not quite as bad as when you get them from the Lupa Lupa land.
Oh, I love that.
And they tell you, use this to avenge the Sky Warriors, and then hand you TNT.
I love that so much. It's almost as... that is, I have to say, the best one, though... being handed a weapon from them is also kind of entertaining.
Hey, it's a cube.
All right. So you fed the Titan some poison gems, and then you stole his Rubik's Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Warriors of Light. Really? They're the heroes, huh? Though I suppose they're better than Link. At least they're not going around smashing on all the pots that exist.
Hippity hoppity, I'm breaking your pottery.
Yep.
Woobear asking about the Black Belt blessings. 40 hit points, red mage armor, no ribbon.
Alright, it looks like Demon RHK. Gonna go check the spike tiles in Hall of Giants. Images, that's disappointing.
Apple brand mages, never welcome.
Yep. Alright, Duskbloom finding out that blue dragon, and some mummies. Nope. Hall of Giants, Hall of Garbage. Blue D going, oh look, a white mage. I'm gonna have a snack.
Why did Duskbloom reset?
I think it's because they weren't sure what was going to be coming up for the rest of Ice Cave and one of the White Mage alive, or maybe for the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, the Blue D did a crack into and went, aw, Lifecaster, or possible Lifecaster. I'm just going to delete this.
Demon RHK making his way down to the Vampire and on the way to Lich, which I respect it. Earth is not incentivized in this flag set, so we're not really terribly concerned about chests, but we are going to get the Asher Trunk, which always pays out.
Sometimes it might pay out with, a pittance of gold, but it'll still pay out.
It gave us a nice weekend retreat to the cabin.
Yeah, so, it could be a heck of a lot worse. Alright, and the common Earth Spike Tile is trash.
Yup. Sure
Paralytic
looks
trash.
With a terrible gauntlet.
Oh boy. Alright, and Duskbloom about to discover that Agama tile. Hey, wait a minute! I have fire and I have cake. Oh no.
Well, it opened with a punch. That's good. I don't mind that. Now let's see what the rest of this brings.
Well, fasted 3 hits for 44.
It's still just swinging.
Yeah.
That was like 200 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, the White Mage did a couple of harms, but that's, maybe 250, less than 300 hit points. So, yeah, that's perfectly grindable in another level or two, I'm thinking.
You're level 11 on that party. You take that chuck off that black belt, and you eat your agamas, sir.
I thought Duskbloom had only gotten to level 10, so I was not paying close enough attention, apparently.
Hit level 11 when the agama died.
Oh,
there's an eye tile!
Well, oh my goodness, an Ice 3 hammer. Holy crap, actual damage.
Wow. Wow.
I will be shocked if we don't see Demon RHK
Heal
heading right back to Ice Cave.
Dude, heal 2 stick.
Alright.
Sir. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave less good loot in the seed.
Don't blame me, I didn't roll this one. This one was Bird. Alright, Duskbloom getting their ship.
Alright, so the Agama is not bad, but not really worth it.
Yeah, especially with that eye tile.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, heat immediately tells me we need to get away from this Agama. Like, it has something other than punch.
Yeah.
Which means that there's something behind it, right?
Yeah.
Heat isn't bad. The everything else, though.
Yes, that's the concerning part.
Alright, we're level 9. We've got an Ice 3 hammer and Fire 2 and Fast and Temper, I guess. It's time to take on a Lich.
Well, cake as well. So, gonna see if Lich will actually eat his cake. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Lich says, nah, fam, nah. I ain't going for that.
Alright, so we've got an Ice 3 hammer and drink strats. Excellent. Meanwhile, Duskbloom is taking the floor grind so that we can hopefully have some... Alright, eye opens with dark, please.
At least the White Mage was poisoned, so it just fell over.
Right.
Oh, that's a problem.
Stone Touch is entertainingly bad.
No, it was a Brack.
Oh, it was a Brack. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a risk.
So we've drink stratted past the area of concern on the Lich, and we're just waiting for it to swing back around on that Thunder.
Yeah. And hope that it's,
Ice 3 terminates. Okay. 1 orb lit. We're at just under 21 minutes, and Demon RHK gets the first orb.
All right.
That is going to
First orb.
open up our fabulous sages.
Yep. Head on over, get that taken care of, and maybe take that Ice 3 hammer into the volcano, or maybe if Demon's feeling brave, he'll head on down to that Agama.
I
he
mean,
didn't check the tile for the, or he didn't check the eye tile, so
I don't know that Demon has enough of a reason to go check that out. Oh wow, cloth +4. If that had been in Canaria, it'd be a real armor.
yeah,
Pro Ring's at a reasonable price. That's nice.
it could be a whole heck of a lot worse. Wow, and Dusk Plume's Black Mage is still somehow alive.
Yeah, well, when it's dark and into Brack. Oh,
hey,
there's a blaze.
All right.
Maybe we get off this tile and go back to those Agamas.
Yeah. Level 17. It's
You
a thing.
You can punch an Agama at that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're likely going to see what comes after the heat. Glare. Oh wow!
Hi.
Oh wow!
Oh boy!
I'm
Hey, look,
sorry,
it's-
Dusk Plume.
It's the things to grind on. Oh look, they kill you. They kill you dead.
I have been watching so much Forged in Fire on YouTube lately, and
It will kill.
the Keel test.
I love it.
It turns out that both the Agama and the Eye have passed the Keel test.
Yes.
There's our crown, so we have opened up our no early ordeals.
Yep, and we can go punch ourselves in an Astos as well.
Demon passing by the Hooray Dwarf on the way out of there. I'm a little surprised. I thought Demon was more on those memes.
Yeah, I know, right? There's been so many people who've been snubbing the Hooray Dwarf as of late. It's just not right. All right, adamant. So it's a mildly extended Lazy Dwarves.
Mildly, yeah. Yep.
It's you got to play Postman for him. That's pretty much all the dwarves wanted.
That Astos felt just kind of bad. The MDef, the swinging a woodchuck +2.
Yeah, but it got through it and can now go throw a chunk of metal at Smithy McBeardsmith and say, "Here, make a thing."
Alright, Dusk Plume gets ship, and I think immediately casts exit. Okay,
Yep.
Good. I agree. Alright, we get the key out of the adamant.
All right. Well, that means that if they can find the Oxyale, that'll give them a place to get some possible progression. Because the incentivized item, yeah, TFC. That's it.
Yep. So we're expecting something rational out of good old sages or ordeals at this point. Or Volcano. Because
Yeah.
Volcano's got the incentive chest. That's a terrible spike tile right there.
Yeah, that's a
Good.
whole lot of nope. Not from dangerous, just because bleh.
Reset out of this ambush, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Astos' closet, nope, no good here.
Alright, so Demon taking the route over to the sages.
Wondering if he's gonna check for some EXPs or something along the or near the Crescent Lake area. Speaking of Crescent Lake, Dusk Plume's like, no, I'm not dealing with this.
Please help. Now,
Everything hurts here. Why?
Now, the downside is, did Dusk Plume walk up to get the ship? I don't know that they
don't
did.
think so. All right, well, gold Cheerios, neutral, not bad.
At a very reasonable price, no less.
Yeah.
I'm in favor.
Yeah, that's actually quite reasonable for gold Cheerios.
Yeah. So while we wait on our runners to do something more interesting, you should make sure to stop over at the Bubble Soda Company merchandise shop, where we have full mermaid scale can koozies. Remember, mermaids are insulated to stay warm even in the depths of the sea shrine. And they'll keep your canned beverages of bubble soda just the right temperature for you.
Bubble Soda Company. Always carbonated, never flat.
Alright, Dust Plume, into the volcano.
Check these spike tiles and hope for something better. Though...
Earth.
Earth. No, this is not better.
Demon also headed to volcano. Okay, we're back on the same track, though Demon is like 8 minutes ahead.
Yeah. And I kind of like the play from Dusk Plume to not fall into the siren song of the volcano armory, and gonna get that spike tile down on the Agama floor.
100% agree. The party composition for Dusk Plume gives no reason to walk over to that spike tile on the armory, because you don't really care about the armory. Demon's gonna check it. I agree with Demon checking it, because there's all sorts of things that could be here for Demon.
Yeah. Alright. Pro ring it out first chest, and it's a garbage spike tile.
Hooray!
And it's so far been a garbage armory.
Hooray! Frost Argoyles, what is this?
Frost and Fog 2 Argoyles. Oh, and the Agama tile has been replaced by zombies.
What's in your head? Alright, Dusk Plume to go through zombies at least one time. We'll see if our casters die. But here we got our zombies again. We'll see what our spike tile number 4 of the volcano is shortly.
Alright, Red Dragon spike tile is Red
Red
Dragon!
Dragons!
Alright.
Huzzah!
How thick did this roll? It rolled trance. That's how thick it rolled. So, yeah. Ooh. 4 hits for 16 damage. Feels kind of bad, man.
Yep.
4 hits for 12. Oh boy.
Maybe we just leave this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So it's fairly thin. It's just hard to hit.
I mean, it's thin on the hit points, but it had enough absorb to stymie us for a little bit. Now, all right, Dusk Plume did lose all the levels they'd gotten in ice, so they're like level 12 now.
Yeah.
So they were like 11 for that red D fight. Okay, like that's not so terrible.
No. Demon, on the other hand. Oh yeah.
Demon has an Ice 3 hammer, and that makes everything better. Please heal your thief. Just
nope.
no.
Thief goes splat.
Okay. We're doing this. I don't hate it. It's a very reasonable play. The thief is at 1 and can die to virtually anything.
Think funny thoughts at the thief and it'll fall over, but
there's the problem. Afer?
And then sleep. This is just an annoying thing.
Wow. So the trance would scare the heck out of me on that black belt.
Yeah.
You don't have a way to resist the trance, even though we have it turned on to status element, because we can't put a ribbon on that black belt. So you just have to rely on the MDef.
Oh, damage poison out of carry.
Oof.
Oh, and a miss menu by Dusk Plume, accidentally casting Temper on the Black Mage.
Oh, that's no good. That's the whole experience right there.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Alright, so real talk. You're in Dusk Plume's shoes. You've just seen that Carrie is unfriendly But you also saw, if I am not mistaken, that was a slab.
Yep.
Do you go back? I don't.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about the slab at this point. Were I in Duskplume's shoes, I would personally head over to Earth Cave, check out the Hall of Giant spike tile, and I would even check the Earth 4 spike tiles. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing a redive on this personally.
Yeah.
At least they remember to grab that pro ring, though.
But this does effectively tell us that Ordeals is the floater, I think?
Or Chime.
Do we have Northern Docks? No, we do not have Northern Docks.
For some reason, I was thinking we did. I just too many different flags, and my brain goes blurp.
It's funny because it's been long enough since I've played FFR that they moved the Northern Docks flag from the right side to the left side of its section, and I couldn't see it for a significant period of time. All right, we're trying this Red D again on Duskplume's side. Demon RHK continuing to Ice 3 hammer down this Red D, which, good on him.
Yeah, that Ice 3 hammer is just super carrying at this point.
Yup.
Alright, there's a slab for Duskplume. Does Duskplume just nope on out? Nopes on out.
I agree. Like,
yeah.
it stinks to have to just leave at this point, but you gotta just leave at this point. Like, you don't have the tools to grind that Red D, and you don't have the tools to deal with carry. We're going back to Agamas and Eyes? Question mark?
That's what it seems. I'm thinking probably the Agama, because, well, it's got the heat, but...
And then the glare.
Yeah.
You're looking at glare versus Brack.
But the thing is, Duskplume did pick up a pro ring.
Okay.
So that is a safety.
Alright. I will buy that for $1.
He didn't even have to pay $1 for it. He found it lying around in his chest.
Oh,
hey, my bad. And Link Shot, Red D might have Trance, but we got Blizzard. And Blizzard's not even necessary anymore. We have Punch Cannon.
Well, pow. While our runners are going back to hang out with some monsters and get their black belts powered up, were you aware that each bottle of bubble soda comes with a commemorative half mermaid bikini shell for the cap? It's a twist off, but you have to drink responsibly because we can only get 2 bottles of bubble soda per mermaid.
Bubble Soda Company. Please remember, drink responsibly, drink carefully. Alright, Duskplume's starting to get their grind on, putting the black belt down at the bottom into the safe zone, and leaving everyone else vulnerable to getting absolutely murdered. Which, this is fine. Let's see, 6 hits on Demon, 32. I think Demon's done. The scaling on these flags, the scalings on these flags aren't so punishing. The MDef, is a boon for the black belt, but nope.
No, we're going
all the way. All right.
I appreciate it. It's a safety play. 70 to 150 is usually okay. But when it's not okay, it's really not okay.
Yeah, though you've got Fast, you've got Temper, both of which are at pretty low levels. 32, I think, would really suffice for this. The MDef is the only point of concern.
So, by the way, shout out to Danny, who's in the booth with us, putting up with our shenanigans. as we advertise Bubble Soda Company all of the way here.
All right.
Danny, our fabulous tracker tonight.
Yes.
Piercing Mountain asking 42 or 50. 42 at the most. There's no way we're going to 50.
Yeah, 50 is reserved for, hey, look, I've turned my flags up to stupid.
You know, really, 50 is reserved for I got the hit percent bonus on the black belt, so I can get up to 12 hits.
That too. Sometimes it's also reserved for, well, I accidentally killed too many things. Or, hey, look, Warmech is off the hard reset. I'm just going to grind on Warmech for a couple of times. Did Duskbloom warp out or wipe out? No.
That's a sadness right there.
That's no good.
Meanwhile, as we turn this briefly into a food chat, my wife just sent me a picture of the poutine that she got. My wife and daughter are up in Canada this weekend, doing a little road trip, and now she's sending me pictures of poutine.
Poutine. Oh, I blinked. I think I saw a carry.
Wow! We're out of here.
Yeah. Screw this place. I'm out. Blue Bear, saying that you want poutine is just like saying you're breathing, food. Yum.
I don't know exactly where in Canada they stopped. They just decided to head north of the border to get their first stamps on the passport. So.
All right. Looks like Duskbloom is checking the 6-pack and seeing if there's anything friendlier here. Oh! No, there isn't. Okay, so everything in Ice Cave looks tempting, but we'll murder you. Murder you hard.
Will it murder or will it mermaider?
Mermaider. Yeah, I don't quite have my throat lubricated properly to be able to do that song. Alright, Duskbloom bringing his party back to life. Like, fine, you can stay alive. Grump.
Staying alive.
As I'm just now realizing, Demon was at the party member store, not Duskbloom. Brain good. Alright, gonna go for the risk of the eyeball instead, because it is quicker XP. Just that blaze, man, that blaze.
The brack, man, that brack.
Yeah, both of them.
The brack is what I really worry about because of how high the accuracy is on it. Like, it's so hard to get the grind complete before, you have the chance of just getting blasted by it.
Yeah.
Demon headed over to Ordeals.
Alright, get to see if, or what's in Ordeals.
Cough, it's the floater, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that it can be anything but.
The herb.
Okay, it could be the herb into the floater. Sure. Side note, in things that I completely missed somehow, the sages had the bottle.
Oh, yeah. Saw that and I just memory hold it.
I knew it wasn't important because we didn't get an airship, right?
That's a true point.
When our special bonus items in the incentive pool are the Vorpal and the Power Bonk, you'd reset out of those theoretically with the black belt this level.
Yeah, oh yeah. In Demon RHK's place, yeah, I know. I wouldn't even touch that. I would be like, oh, look, it's an item, and gone. Screw this place, I'm out. Survey says, yep, there's the floater.
Huzzah! My Sherlock Holmes logical sense has prevailed, and I was correct.
All right, so it looks like beyond the Brack, there's a Lightning 2 to follow up to just, do some more chip damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
4 hits, 92. Brack missing, thankfully.
That is so nerve-wracking.
Seriously.
Like, the worst part is knowing
Ooh, boy.
that until you can reliably one-round them, that's going to keep coming.
Yep.
And we're not there yet.
Ooh, boy. Low roll on that Blaze.
Ryukan Dock, always a nice little bonus, just so that you don't have to have the canoe to get in here.
All right, and where's Demon going now? Already hit Sarnet.
Translate a slab, then do your parachecks.
Oh boy.
And this is the part where we really consider our life choices.
Yeah, how much have we made mistakes? Because this is just oof. That's all it boils down to. This is just oof.
Woobear, I don't think I've been hungrier in my life than after what you just said.
I must find this place. Alright, looks like Dusk Plume decided to pick themselves up and, well, go elsewhere, because this place... Ice Cave hurts. Everything hurts. Hey, scuba gear for sale.
Hey! Blub, blub. But we're definitely not going to be seeing bubbles in this seed from Demon.
Oh, yeah. Alright, there it is.
Chime, okay.
So, we have Sky Palace in play.
So, I am of the mind that you wait on Sky until you've figured out where your loot is. Right?
Yeah.
Because Sky's incentive is loose in the top half. And that's terrible. Piercing Mountain asking, where was the cube? The cube was in the Titan's Trove.
Yeah, at this point now I can hope for the loot to be, Sky 2 middle right. Hey, spells that don't suck!
Huzzah! There's our herb, okay.
Alright.
That's a thing that exists.
Alright, so honestly the only thing that is necessary at this point for Demon is that loot. He's got the key, he's got the access to the dungeons, so we've got the tail as an endpoint, and the 2 pieces of gear as an endpoint. So yeah, at this point you've got kind of a 25% chance on where you're going.
Demon trying to figure out which way to the Elf Palace is fastest. It was left.
Back and to the left. Alright, cube for Dusk Plume.
I really do appreciate that reference. That was the Power Bonk, which is our stop gauntlet tonight. Wow.
Alright, Dusk Plume gonna go get the explosives, which will lead to the crown, to the adamant, to the sadness, or to the key. No, not sadness, key. Alright, so do you go check the robot, or do you check the incentive in Sea Palace first, Sea Shrine?
So I think you do the Sea Shrine just because the waterfall could be completely worthless. Whereas this is a very quick walk up, check chest, warp, walk over, and do Kraken.
Makes perfect sense. Which is why my brain went, I want to go do waterfall first, because I've heard of good routing. It's a mystery to me, but I've heard of it. Survey says, tail! That's a womp for Demon.
It's okay, though. We've got warp, and we can just do the thing. We know now that the waterfall is more likely to be useful.
Or it'll be a Vorpal.
So I still do the waterfall before committing to the sky play because I don't want to check all of those chests.
That is a good point.
Because you know it's in the Banesword chest.
No, I'm hoping it's not. I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, there's something that leads them to check the Banesword chest, but I hope it's on March 2 middle. Or not March 2, Sky 2. Sky 2 middle chests, because Sky 2, nobody actually likes that floor.
I know a lot of runners, myself included, when you have warp, just you choose to go up and do Sky 3, and then warp back and do Sky 2 at the very end.
Even if I don't have warp, I will do Sky 2 last. I hate that floor.
If I don't have warp, I am going to do Sky 2 before Sky 3.
See, if I don't have warp, I will do most likely the left side of Sky 2 on my way down to Sky 3. But I'm not doing the right side on my way down to Sky 3. I'll do that afterwards, because that is the I am angry that I have to check these chests. I hate these chests.
I can understand that.
Alright, Duskbloom, hoping for something, some kind of good item magic. And finding Dwarven Disappointment.
A large knife plus 4. The better to commit seppuku with.
Alright, and blink, and you miss it, and down goes Kraken, 1 for Demon. And head on up to Waterfall, which is, you know, smart play here.
You know, it's really impressive that the Black Belt wins the tickle fight against Kraken, who has 10 tickles.
Alright, Duskbloom done with the dealing with Ice Cave and, you know, Earth Cave and all the other caves like that. Just noping on out, going to the floater time, or going to Ordeals to get the floater.
Yep.
Because, yeah, knowing that Earth is going to be a whole bunch of nothing, yeah, Ordeals was their only play. Oh, and NPC Guillotine is always on. There are a few NPCs that cannot be guillotined. I'm looking at you, Mohawk guy in Melmond. Oh!
Vorpal -3. Oh boy.
Alright, time to get Loot and Sky.
Alright, the nightmare is true. And you know what stinks about this is it's like that's the logical routing of logics. Like, you don't really want to be in the situation where you have to walk all of Sky. But here we are, you know?
Yeah. 34 chests, if I recall correctly, spread out all over 3 floors with, you know, some good concentrations. And then some stuff that's just way the devil out of there.
Yup.
I mean, at least it's not loose in the entirety of Sky and Mirage. But yeah, it's still not fun to have to loot out the entirety of Sky Tower. Sky Palace, whatever. This place with the thing.
Sky-fi.
Sky Dungeon.
Alright, we're checking the most dense room first. Demon knows his routing. Duskbloom checking the Mud Goal tile in Ordeals, which is a favorite play of mine when we have the random Ordeals chest on for the incentive. Because sometimes you get the link chest for the incentive item, and it's great.
Yeah, and sometimes you actually find, you know, something good in that chest or on that spike tile. Alright, there's the floater for Duskbloom. Oh, gargoyles, we.
Alright. That was a temper shirt and a flame +4. That's kind of a nice weapon if you had anybody to swing it.
Yeah. Alright, Banesword chest after Batman.
Na-na-na-na-na-na, bad man.
You touch Batman even. Fun. Alright, Bane Sword is disappointment. Alright, Duskplume getting their skyboat.
Demon's at least checking the left side. Disappointment in room 1.
Yeah, as expected.
So when you're thinking about this floor, besides the option of calling it Sky 2, do you think of it as the asterisk floor or the spider floor?
Honestly, for me, it's always just been Sky 2. I don't think about the shape of it. Though, when I set my mind to it and think about it, no, it reads more as an asterisk than a spider to me.
I've gone both ways on it. Spider rolls off the tongue easier. We are checking the whole thing. Okay. There's a T-Rex. There's 3 rock goals. There's no rock goals. We're out of there.
Nope. All right. Ooh, blue steak bites hard.
All
right, and all right, so it's on Sky 3 somewhere.
All right, Greed, CC Gambit, or 6-pack.
CC Gambit first, 6-pack, then Greed.
Well, I was thinking more about where's your gamble or where the item is. Demon's headed to the 6-pack first, which that's the longest walk.
Yeah, my reflex routing is CC Gambit, then 6-pack, and then Greed.
6-pack was a dud.
Right, Duskplume heading to the party member store to bring everyone back after the blue steak went, no, your food. CC Gambit, the CC's Gambit is what we call the Sky 3 North. These 4 chests. And the Greed chests are the 4 chests that are nearest the Sky 4 exit. Specifically, the chests that Demon RHK is checking right now.
And it was in Greed left. Okay.
All right.
And we're done here. We're leaving those 3 chests to never be seen again.
All right. And it looks like after that wipe, Duskplume has gone, you know what? Nah, fam, I'm done with this, and forfeited out. Which makes sense, given that Duskplume has put in pretty good times on the qualifiers already, so they have really no need to keep ramming their face into a seed that is treating them this horrible.
Yeah, this was a rough seed for Duskplume. Every grind tile being terrible. It's just not good.
Yeah.
Demon's black belt up to 39 as we are in go mode.
All right.
Incidental Tyro goes split.
Yeah. Regular Steak shows up and goes, no, I'm down.
CC Gambit is because that's a grouping of chests that Crab Cakes likes to go to, and it was named for her. That's the whole story.
Yeah. Sometimes the simple story is the story in itself. And yeah, CC Crab Cakes is just one of the absolute mad runners. She is just amazing at this game.
100% true. And as I recall, she was the winner of last year's FFR SGLive tournament.
Indeed she was. All right, 5509, and we've got Demon RHK into the short toph.
I love it. It's great. We're actually spending the menu time to temper shirt the black belt.
At this point, it's just more of, I'm going to humiliate you, speed bump. All right, well, down goes the speed bump.
The blizzard's a little bit concerning there. It's just a lot of menu time that we have to deal with now.
Yeah. Especially with that black mage in the 3rd slot. Healing in the 3rd slot is always the worst.
Yeah. I am a little concerned that Demon left 100 hit points off that thief.
Yeah, this is fine.
I don't know if Demon realized that he left 100 hit points off that thief. It's okay. We'll be fine. Kraken 2 with the ink strats. Doing ink things with the not improved dark.
Free turn.
Lit 3 does Lit 3 things and leaves the Black Mage alive. Seems like a poor life choice on Kraken's part.
Yeah, Kraken has made a mistake. I don't know if lessons were learned, but honestly, it doesn't matter because Kraken just got turned into a pile of mist.
A pile of mist.
Yes.
The malapropisms. Or Malafor. Is it Malafor is the term?
Malafor, yeah. Holy crap. 11 hits, 1842. Down goes Tia 2, just as quick as Tia 1 did.
Well, pow. Oh, hi, Chaos. How are you?
This gonna be funny. Alright, Temperature coming out and getting that fast off. And of course, Black Mage just goes, no, punch now!
Temper and fast coming just after the nick of time.
As expected. And now just more tempers.
Very angry black belt. Temper, temper, temper.
Wow. Surviving a second round. Slow 2 on the Black Mage. Chaos has made a poor decision.
And somehow it speeds up the initiative on the Black Mage to get the temper off early. That's 11 hits for 1981 and a terminated GG Demon RHK with a 57.33 on the timer here, but it's a 57.34 in the race room, which gets Demon RHK 5th place in our standings tonight, having been beaten by first place Burt Reynolds at 53.10, second place Chanigan 53.16, 6-second gap. Jeez.
Yeah.
Luffy DV with a 56.32, Life Reboot with a 57.25. So there's a 9-second gap there.
This is a pretty tight grouping tonight, I do have to say.
Yep.
And got an invite out to see if Demon RHK and Duskbloom want to join us in chat. We shall see. But yeah, I honestly do not blame Duskbloom for forfeiting on this one,
Yeah,
given the just the nastiness of those spike tiles. And we are joined in chat by Demon RHK. So GG's Demon.
Thank you. That was a very interesting scene.
Yeah, how about those spells?
Wow. It was garbage, and I looked through the weapons, and I wasn't very happy. I was just very fortunate that the wood one chucks got me there.
Yeah. Well, that and that you checked the Earth 4 chests and found that Thor hammer, which, did a whole bunch of carrying.
Yeah, that saved my life. I was really sad on the super early ice dive. And it's like, alright, there's gonna be, oh look, Agamas. And I got kind of sad. But I found the red Ds, and I'm just like, you know what? Throw the hammer at him, and they die in one hit, and I go, oh, well, that's a thing.
Yeah, well, you also missed an eye tile down in Ice Cave. That being said, welcome into Duskbloom. GG's on this one, and yeah, I'm going to let you explain to Demon what the spike tiles in ice did.
I didn't miss the eye tile. I didn't miss it at all. Yeah. Brack and Blaze. Very fun from those eyes. I don't know. I went in to check afterwards. People that finished, like, okay, so what did you guys do to get your levels? And they're like, oh, I went with the eyes. Like, okay, how? Please explain to me.
Yeah. Demon actually managed to make a good meal out of the red Ds in Volcano because he went to Earth Cave and found an Ice 3 hammer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely zeroed in on that ice cave, and I was like, I'm going to make this work for me. It has to work for me. There's both I and Agma here. One of them is going to yield, and I'm going to get my levels, and it's going to happen, and it sure didn't.
So, Demon, in case you had not seen it, the Agamas had glare as second skill. I think it was heat into glare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's a thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to try it, and I'm like, I can do this, and I'm like, Agama's average like 300 hit points, and I'm level 6. I'm not doing this in any realm of possibility.
Yeah, especially with Fire 2 and Lightning 1.
Yeah, Lightning 1 in a dream, we'll get there.
How did you feel, Demon, when you were doing drink strats on Lich 1?
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I've got 4 casts of cake, thunder. Well, I guess we're gonna Ice 3 hammer and use the black belt to shove some potions down the thief's throat. Because I was just waiting for him to circle back around to thunder again. I'm like, I gotta get his hit points up so I don't die.
I'll be honest, I was saying the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, no, this was a fairly entertaining race, though. Just if only for seeing how disparate the seed can treat people. Because, yeah, this was... Ice Cave did you dirty, Dusk. There is no other way around it.
I mean, it. Same story as last year's SGL Game 2 against Ganon. I made an early Ice gamble, and it was absolutely nothing. So Ice just doesn't like me.
Hashtag never
in this
ice.
tournament. Hashtag never ice, I guess. Yeah, and I just got to tell myself that, you know what, this was extraordinarily bad luck. There are people that made the same play that I did that went on and finished with great times. It just didn't work out, and I can't let myself get down about it. That's all. It just sucks.
Yeah, the game giveth and the game taketh away. The biggest enemy is really the randomizer, and you did as well as you could given the circumstance. Sometimes it just doesn't cooperate.
Yeah, rando gonna rando. That's the easiest way to put it.
Well, now I just get to see where it is I end up for the pod stages, and hopefully play well there.
That being said, you have also put in a lot of other, put up a lot of other good times, so I think you're going to be in a pretty good spot still.
Yeah, that's just the thing. It's just like, you know what, this was a really bad day, and that happens. Everybody's going to have really bad days. Move on. Don't let it bother you too much.
Yep. Stand up, dust yourself off, go roll another seed. Hopefully find like a nuke shirt or something.
Orphan Ice from here on out.
I mean, the real fun of this seed was at the very end, being like, all right, the logical play is exactly what Demon is doing. All right, so we check Sea Shrine for the incentive, and we warp back, and we go to Kraken. Okay, Sea Shrine's the tail. Great, I guess. Whatever. All right, now we do Waterfall, and it's a Vorpal -3. Great. All right, let's hope it's on Sky 1. Nope, it's the fourth to last chest the Demon checks. Like, everything that could have trolled you logically at the end really tried to in this seed, and I can't imagine a world in which I would have played it any better than Demon, and I can't imagine that there are a lot of other runners that didn't have the exact same experience. So, like, everything after that ice cave wasn't really any friendlier either.
Yeah.
I was gonna skip Ice 2 or Sky 2. I really was, but then the Mana Core decided to kick my Black Mage right in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see here. I'm just taking a look and see how many other qualifiers we got left, because I know we are getting real close to the end of the qualifiers, which means we're getting real close to the start of the actual tournament. And looks like this is the last one of them, yeah. So we're going to be getting our seedings here very soon, and we're going to see who's paired up to who.
We do have some upcoming races coming up this weekend. Tomorrow night, semifinals game 1 between Crescent Lake Party Planners and the Simps Sun in the co-op tournament. That is tomorrow, Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Final Fantasy Randomizer's Twitch channel. And Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we have FFR Not Tactics versus Team Copium. That is semifinals game 2, also on the Final Fantasy Randomizer Twitch channel. Definitely check those out if you are in for the co-op madness. Fabulous time there.
Yeah, and honestly, if you just like Final Fantasy Randomizer in itself and haven't seen the co-op matches before, I would highly advise them. They're really interesting in just the way that it changes things. And it's honestly, they're a blast.
So I suppose we should probably get to some final thoughts. Demon, since you finished on stream here, what are your final thoughts, good sir?
I'm just stoked with the finish. I'll take +4 off the pace. It replaces my +12 in the last possible qualifier. So, should I make the 16 that get in, that should very much help me in getting a little bit back up into the middle of the pack and avoiding the trap that is Spell Zap or Dead Pulse just absolutely trouncing me.
Dusk Plume, how about yourself?
Well, it's going to be fun, whatever ends up happening, whatever the groups and the pots ends up being. Looking forward to it, and I hope everybody that's watching today is going to have a good time watching those as well. We got 16 really good runners that are going to go up against each other. Whoever is going to win, it's going to be a good champion.
Yeah, and please note, this is just for the online tournament. There is also going to be another tournament that will be at the SGLive the actual thing happening in Meat Space.
The on-site.
Thank you, that's the word. All I could think of was the Meat Space location. Yeah, so that should also give you a heads up into my final thoughts of no thoughts, empty head.
All right, well, if you haven't already joined the Discord, what are you waiting for? Head over to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. The community Discord link is at the bottom. You should come join us, hang out with all the cool people. We are still not only in the midst of SGLive, we are also in the midst of the co-op tournament. We've got the Fall League coming up in the not-too-distant future, and I can't imagine that we're terribly far away from yet another Duckling class coming up for our winter Duck class, which is exciting. That's our new player boot camp. I don't have dates on that, but soon. TM.
Exactly.
This one, put the soon a little bit further out in your mind. We'll be there. Anyway, yeah, it's a fabulous time. I have been Saracen, joined in the booth by Hate the 13th for commentary. We had Danny, 3883 as our tracker. Bubbles Soda Company signing out. Have a fabulous evening, everybody.